Good morning, everyone. How are you doing on this beautiful Saturday evening? TQ, how do you expect me to walk around with a keychain with that much junk on it? Can't do it. So, got a really exciting video for you guys. You know, we just purchased 21¼ acres of land that has just pretty much been untouched. So, with that being said, I'm gonna need some different machinery. You know, I have the skid steer. I know I've already brought up to you guys about a UTV possibly. Well, there's something else I wanna go look at. Friends of mine told me to go look here. They're really affordable. I don't know, affordable and me with equipment just hasn't always been the greatest, but I'll bring you guys along, we'll check it out, and then maybe some of you have used them, and you can give me some information on them. So I just heard this on the radio, guys. They never anticipated in the United States gas hitting $10 a gallon. Well, now in today's age, you know, anything's possible, so they're actually scrambling to try to figure out which gas pumps need replaced to accept that extra number. I'm just blown away. I mean, it's insane. Like, they're literally now focusing on, hey, more than likely we're gonna hit 10 bucks a gallon. Fun fact, did you know the strongest muscle in your body is your tongue? Alright guys, so I came down to Rural King. Alright guys, so like I've already showed you, we're here at Rural King. We're gonna check out the only 2 units they have available here. Get you in-depth look into the engine bays, check them out really up and close. I will say I am looking for something a bit bigger, beefier, and that will last longer. But if any of you guys have these units, let me know in the comments what you think, or if you know somebody that has one, what you think, and how they held up for them. So my buddy has this brand, the Rural King brand. He just has it in a bigger unit. His is enclosed. He actually has heat in it, air conditioning in it, which are all options that I would love to have. But without talking anymore, let's check these out a little closer. And they do come with actually pretty decent warranties for what they are. You can do a lot with these, but I think, you know, for the investment, I want something a bit bigger. I was kind of anticipating they would have more options here, but they don't. But these units aren't bad, and they kind of give you a rough idea of what you can look into and, you know, put attachments on. And yeah, I mean, it's all pretty much the same concept here. So not real sure which engines are on these. Is it not releasing all the way? Let me see here. All right, so I'm not sure why the latch releases, but it won't allow it to lean forward. I don't know if they got something on them holding them down or whatnot. But so these are RK21 hydrostatic units. I know it says L72 on the boom here, I guess you could say, or the arm. But if you look down in here, it tells you RK21 Performance Series. I tried to open up the engine area to see which engines were on these, and I can't get the top to lift up. So I'm going to try this one real quick, see if we can get it. Oh, there we go, there we go. Lean it forward here. Let me go around the other side. So get around this side and take a closer look. So this is a Yanmar engine. I've heard of Yanmar. I got a little dinky alternator. That's pretty cool. I don't know much about Yanmar, but I have heard of them, and they've been around for quite some time. But this is really the only 2 options they have. So what I'm looking for would be a bit bigger. They typically have them with a cab as well. I'd like to have a cab just because, as you guys know, we get winter up here in Ohio, and it's cold and not fun. So, you know, pretty much the same concept. Got your hydraulic here to move everything around. Low, neutral. I just stuck my arm in a cobweb. Must have been sitting here a little bit. Low, neutral, high. You got your rigger out back. Four-wheel drive. That's nice. It comes with four-wheel drive. So, yeah. Lights. A turn signal, left, right, because this does have lights out back. And then, yeah. This little cup holder does have a outlet. Very cool, very cool. Key start. So a little bit disappointed. Like I showed you, they do have the turn signals, brake lights, so I could, if I needed to, I could transport this down the road, which would definitely probably be something we would have to do at a few different spots. And I wish they had one of the bigger units here just for comparison. But like everything right now, you know, there's just not a lot available. They do have some attachments here. I'll show you here in just one second. A few that I think that we would probably use around the property. So I don't think we'll be baling any hay or straw, anything like that. But you just never know. And this is a really cheap, you know, attachment here. So I'm just going to kind of run through them real quick. I don't think we would need it, but you just never know. Okay. A lot of these are all out. Bell spear, middle buster. These are great in your garden for breaking up those hard soils and bringing like potatoes up to the surface. These are all just bigger attachments here. Definitely will be picking up some form of tiller. Just because gardening is definitely going to be part of the long-term plans for the Spencer property. So just a real quick run through. Cultivator, yep, disc. I will show you the boxes, and I will show you the brush cutter real quick, because those are definitely going to be something outside of wanting to definitely get a form of tiller. Not that I can't just use a regular garden tiller. So let's check these boxes out, because road maintenance is definitely going to be a thing. This is a 4-foot box blade, 849. I think this would probably work okay. It is pretty small compared to the bigger one that I'll show you right here, and for, you know, a few $100 more bucks, I think it's definitely a better option than this little guy here. So even though I don't think these box blades here would work on those smaller tractors that I showed you guys, they are affordable. You know, at $1,099, 6-foot box blade. Definitely something I think, you know, long term we'd want to invest in, just because I think with the property and how we're going to do the roads going in, the driveway going in, you know, having something to maintenance that and stay on top of that would definitely be a smart investment long term. So just kind of moving along here with the attachments, I don't think I would pick up a blade. Just simply with the skid loader and our plows, I think we can do anything there, even though we could level out some gravel and stuff like that. But I think the box would do that just fine. I see a lot of people using the boxes to level out and grade, I guess. But you could definitely angle it, because you want your middle of your driveway to be higher than the outside, so it sheds water. So maybe, I mean, they're all these attachments, guys. Yes, if you bought them all, they would add up to a substantial amount of money. But these are all really affordable options, and you can even pick these up used at auctions as well, and you know, go from there, you know, instead of buying them brand spanking new. A lot of this stuff people buy and then never use, and then it ends up on the old interweb for sale, marketplace, whatever, very quickly and in really good condition. I've bought plenty of stuff over the years. So this is unique. It's a, oh yeah, huh. I mean, we had a dump trailer, but I still think this is pretty darn unique. I've never seen a hand crank one. That's pretty legit. You can actually remove the tongue and store it away as well. It's got 4 tires under it, so heck yeah. I don't know how high this thing goes before it'll tip on me, but I mean, that would definitely dump some dirt, you know, whatever you needed to haul around your property. I'm not interested, but hey, I'm here. I figured I'd show you guys. So Why not, right? How do you release it like that? There we go. Heck yeah. That's pretty darn cool. I like it. Tighten that back up for the next guy that wants to come in here and play with the toy. That's pretty darn cool. So something I definitely would be interested in would be a form of brush cutter. Now I have been looking at these as well for the skid loader. A 4-foot rotary, 1,299 bucks. That might do some of what we need to do, depending on how much we end up clearing and maintaining on a weekly schedule. Big boy here as well. This is a 60-inch. Probably just used a multi-force. Just kidding. And I don't think we need any of the other stuff. That grabber there is pretty sweet for a skid loader though. Pick up logs and stuff. Got some, I know you guys keep telling me to get these for the skid loader. I've just been looking at auctions to pick up a used set. These are affordable. Typically, I think last year when I bought the skid loader, they were right around like 900. So yeah, 1,000 for the bigger set, 900 for that one, which brand new, not a bad price. I wanted to show you guys this real quick. Granite grappler, 3,000 bucks, man. This thing pulls at all my heartstrings. You could grab brush with this thing. If you guys seen the videos, you can grab brush, you can grab some smaller logs. I don't know what the weight capacity on this thing is, but definitely pretty cool, man. Looking here to see if I've seen a weight capacity on it. Nothing on there. It's got to have something, right? Nothing on that. Nothing. I don't see anything that says the weight capacity. Just don't lift anything that'll flip you over, right? That's the way what I was always told. So I know some of you were asking like what our plans are with the property, you know, what we're gonna do. And simply, guys, just the biggest thing is it's been a lifelong dream to own the land, be able to hunt with Sean Boy, provide food for our family. You know, we can hunt venison, rabbit, you know, there's a whole slew of different animals on the property. We actually saw a red fox there the other day, which was pretty darn cool. I put it up on our Facebook page. But one of the biggest things we want to do is put in fruit trees. Obviously a garden. We've done gardens for years, small ones, just because we're limited with land size. So obviously now that we have the property, and as we get it cleared, get the soil tested and all of that, figure out how good of an area we have, you know, we already have our compost pile going as well. Obviously we'd start a new one there. But getting fruit trees, garden, hunting, all the things that, you know, we're naturally supposed to do before, you know, our times we have now where we can go to the grocery store and, well, most of the time we can go to the grocery store and pick up whatever we want. But yeah, just getting back to doing some of it on our own, you know, planting seeds and watching things grow and managing and harvesting animals, and, you know, just really taking care of ourselves a little bit more and not so dependent on others. A little bit behind the ball on getting tomatoes and stuff that we like to grow around the house started. TQ typically handles that, and with just the weather being so cold and then hot a couple days and then back to cold and rainy, yeah, bit behind. So gonna get some stuff here, get it going. I don't know how great we'll do, you know, kind of with this late start, but we're gonna give it a go. If not, we'll have a lot of organic material. All this I'm not buying just to put this year. I'm buying it, just pick up extra seeds to store, put away, and then have for next year. I do like getting all these organic ones, but honestly they didn't have much left. Like I said, I am behind the game, but it is what it is. We're gonna get some stuff in the ground and yeah, see how it does here. Alright guys, so I made a little bit of an impulse buy on these. I was talking with a lady, and she said it's been hard for them to get grapes and stuff in, and when they do get them in, they typically go really fast, which, I'll be honest with you, I think it's this one here. I don't think it's going to make it, but I'm going to take a chance on it. and see if I can get it to come back. What I am going to do is I'm going to start these guys in some 5-gallon buckets that I got at the house. There's some old ones. And get them going, get a good root base. And then whenever we get the land, I'll go ahead and transplant them into their permanent spots. And then, yeah, we'll see how they do. Ohio is hit or miss for planting grapes, blueberries, all of that stuff. You guys can't tell, we're loaded up for travel ball. So as soon as I get home, that's where we're gonna be heading. But I did get some peppers, some onions. They didn't have many tomato seeds, believe it or not. So I don't think I got any tomato, believe it or not. So I'll probably get those at our local green farms, they call it. Yeah, hopefully they have some. I did get some broccoli, a little bit more mature ones, just because it's kind of late to be starting broccoli. And then I just grabbed up some seed or some potting mix they had here. Not really something that the brand's not really something that is a must for me, but you know, it'll do the job. So yeah, I might stop at another place I know that carries tractors and see what they have available. But like the guy in there said, in the little cabin thing they got up here, they sit inside this little booth. It's kind of weird. It's been really hard for them to get anything. So it's same as mowers and everything else right now, I guess. I'm gonna put this cart back over there in the cart corral. Well guys, I stopped here at the other place that used to sell tractors. It was this lot right here in Massillon, just off 21. I actually drove pretty good ways out of my way here. And yeah, I'm assuming probably because they couldn't get supplies, they went out of business on this end of it. So, not real sure. This all used to be big old tractors and stuff. Looks like a set of old ROPs right there hiding behind that little wall. You see it? Yeah, there's like a tractor tire and a old ROP, piece of a ROP. I don't know if you guys pick it up or not. I'll zoom in. See it right there? Looks like it's chained up. What you doing there, TQ?
I am watering our seeds.
Looks good. TQ put this all together like she normally does. We had a weekend of softball. It's currently Sunday afternoon. It's almost 6 o'clock, believe it or not. And I'm not even close to having this video done edited. It was exciting softball this weekend, huh?
It was so exciting. It was a good game today for sure.
The girls battled it out. I'll throw a little clip up here at the very end of the video in a second. Just show you one of Miley's highlights, and the whole team overall, the whole Velocity Heat team did phenomenal. The coaches did really good, and weather-wise though, could have been a lot better.
Oh,
yesterday,
it was so
guys.
cold today.
Yesterday, 90 degrees. I'm not kidding, and we were burning up. I got sunburn on my kneecaps, okay, because TQ missed it with the sunscreen.
Sorry.
And today, I'm not kidding you, it was probably 50, 55, maybe like 25, 30 mile an hour wind and rain. It was like a complete opposite. We literally froze, but the girls didn't let it affect them. They battled, and we couldn't be more happier. Shambo, you ready for your game tomorrow?
Yeah.
He's ready. He's got his baseball game tomorrow. And yeah, we're super excited. TQ's getting she had this little water sprayer, but I picked her up a better one. So they'll be on here for probably maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks. We'll see how it goes, and then we're going to get them in the ground, huh?
Our biggest issue right now is the chickens. Right now they're free ranging, but we're going to have to pin them up for the meantime.
Yeah, just a little bit. So if you guys don't know, we always do our garden along the back of the wall here. TQ had cherry tomatoes the neighbor gave her last year. They do phenomenal back there because they get shade from the neighbor's orchard tree here. They get really good sun in the morning. The sun comes up, sets in the west. They do really well with us keeping them watered, so it's just a good area to put them, and it kind of it's like having raised beds without having raised beds. But I am considering doing something along the back side there. We just haven't decided just yet, but looks good, babe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always,
Keep mowing,
keep growing.
keep making money, boys.
We'll talk to you later.
Take you out.
Peace.
Bye.
Let's go, Ma. We need it. Oh, you're on it now. Ooh, just missed her.
Power.
Let's go, Ken. Come on. Good eye. Oh, you're right there, babe.
Good eye.
There you go. There you go. There it is in the hole, babe. Get in there. Get in there. Get dirty. Yeah.
Yeah, Miley.
Good job, Mike.
Good job, Ken. Oh, Miley.
Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go.
No.
Told you. Told you.
There you go. There you go.
Let's go, Hero. Come on. Woo.